Hey friends, TUXX here. For this particular video, I have something I have been trying to get a hold of for now about 6 months. If you watched my Christmas haul video, you might have noticed I got this really great Asus laptop, and I absolutely love it. But one thing is I do travel quite a bit. The whole purpose of the laptop is being able to use it away from home, you know? And so I got this messenger bag I did a review on. It's back in my queue, and you can check it out, and it's really great. But I want something a little bit bigger. Something bigger like this monster backpack here. This is the Ranger backpack, okay? And this has some definite perks over the messenger bag, but I have to say it is huge. And I want to thank my friends at Asus for sending me this one. It took a lot of legwork, but I am so happy I finally got one of these, and I can use it for upcoming trips, including BLIZZCON. So anyway, without further ado, the reason why I love this backpack is it is really great as a carry-on, okay? So you can stick a lot of stuff in here, and if you're planning on using it for not travel, but for like LAN parties and stuff, you can pretty much fit all your gear in here. There is a lot of room. So let's go ahead and we'll open this up together here and take a look. This is brand new from Asus. And let's see if there's a spot to open. Guess it's taped in the bottom here. We'll go ahead and pull this out. And as you can see, this reminds me of a while back I got a backpack from Dell, which was a Mobility Edge backpack. And this reminds me of that same kind of size. This is like a 17-inch size backpack. Okay, so this can hold a bigger laptop. Like right now, the one I have, actually, I opted for the 15-inch because when I travel, a 17-inch was getting a little bit cumbersome, having to deal with pulling it out and actually having room for it, you know, and everything. So I want something smaller for travel. Now, they don't make this in a 15-inch configuration. They only make the messenger bag in 15. And I can tell you the messenger bag is pretty close. Like, my laptop fits in there. You'll see in the video. But there's not a whole lot of room for other stuff. So I wanted something just a little bit bigger, okay? And what's great is this backpack here, besides being huge, has, like, all the spirit, cool styling, and everything else of the other one, of the messenger bag. So anyway, there is other backpacks available from Asus, but what I like about this largely is room. Okay, let's take a look at this bad boy without further delay, okay? Much like the messenger bag, it comes with this extra little pocket here, this extra little piece, okay? And this actually has a metal clasp here, so you can actually click this on and click this off. Not plastic, metal, okay? Really nice. And then on the bottom here, there's a loop for you that actually snaps from like a little hidden, I don't know if you can see that, there's like a little hidden pocket, so you can actually unsnap this. And this is like a cool like little bonus bag here. Even has the Republic of Gamers on, which is really nice, sporting a cool little red trim, just like you'd suspect. And what I really like about it, even has like little things like little loops here. So there's a lot of ways you can attach this to different things, you know, really cool. What do you stick in here, you say? You could stick in your cell phone, perhaps. You could stick in like little documents for travel, like perhaps tickets and things. I mean, there's all sorts of things you can do with this little thing. And it's great because if you don't want to take your huge honking backpack, this is like a great little Republic of Gamers thing you can take with you too, you know? And this is pretty much swappable with the one from the actual messenger bag, okay? But really nice, good heavy-duty Velcro. It's not waterproof, but it's pretty water resistant. I mean, a little water could get in the sides here a little bit, so it's something to think about if you're planning on like bike riding in the rain or something. But in general, really great little. This is like the thick, like high ballistic nylon, like military grade nylon. So this is like super good quality, guys. Nice stitching all the way around and everything. But anyway, great little bonus. Okay, now on to the real deal here. So this is the backpack, and it is sporting the Republic of Gamers on the emblem on the front, which is really nice. I don't think this has any kind of like plastic or anything in front of it. This does feel a little bit different than the messenger bag one. It definitely is like sticking out a little. A lot of the little clasps, let me pull that off there, actually are plastic and metal. So like this here, you'll see it has the Republic of Gamers symbol on it. And this is plastic, but this is actually a metal piece here. So it's plastic and metal combined. Now this is actually plastic. This is kind of a rubbery feel to it, and this really reminds me a lot of like motorcycle armor, okay? If you're like motorcycling around, if you're on a scooter like me, I ride a scooter around the island, it's great to have something which will really take a fall, you know? And the way this is angled even, it's really meant to protect the inside contents, even in the worst of situations, like maybe hit by a car or something. And of course, we hope that doesn't happen. And Asus made no guarantees to, like, if you're hit by a car, stuff inside will be okay. But this type of angle here is designed to actually take a lot of abuse. loose, okay? And it could actually fly through the air and scrape and stuff. And while this might get scuffed up, the inside contents will be even more protected because of that angular design, okay? All right. Continuing on, we have this great little sporty red stripe across the bottom, really cool. On the sides here, we do have some little clasps you can actually tighten up if you want. See how this can actually be tightened up here? You can actually take this and take this in and take this out. Oh, there we go. So you take it in and take it out. So you can actually make this like tighter if you want by making this go in more, okay? So really great. We'll just leave where it is for now. This is plastic, and I just click in place, as you can hear. On the other side, we have another one just like it. On this side right here, it does have a little pocket, so another place you can put cell phone documents. And there is like that little hidden pocket where this actually clicks into down here. But you can stick something else in there if you really want to, you know. But very cool. On the back side of it, here you see it has a ROG Ranger backpack little thing. Here's some barcodes if you want to pause and scan that if you need to see it. There you go. It does have some brief instructions here. Talks a little bit about the ROG Republic of Gamers series. Talks about features like it's 17-inch ready. Has a pocket for cell phones. It has a compartment zipper lock. It's water repellent. I'll get more into that in a second. Has this detachable pocket we talked about, and padded spacious. So very, very cool. Has some other information here. Talks about take your game anywhere. Has little things about the weight and size. This is almost to the size where it might be almost too big for a carry-on. You'd have to check with your local airline to see. I think it is okay. Now in the back here, it does also have Republic of Gamers right there too. So they're definitely not shy about supporting the whole ROG brand. Now you can see while this is black on one side, the back side here is red too. And it has a really great nylon kind of sporty look to it. The back side here is padded for you, which is really cool. And I believe there is a hidden pocket. Check it out. Right here, there's a hidden pocket. So if you wanted to stick documents or something down in there, like let's say you're traveling and you want to stick your airline tickets in there, this, when it's like this, you don't even notice it. But it's got this little kangaroo pouch here. You can actually stick stuff in, which is really great. Now the back side here does support this metal part here, which a lot of people probably wouldn't do. So if you want, you can tuck this away and hide this or take this off. But this can go around, you know, your backpack, obviously, and this goes around your chest and you can lock it in place if you really, really want to. I think that's a little dorky, to be honest with you, so I probably will not use this front clip at all, but it's kind of cool it's there at least. Okay, up top here there is a handle, and this is kind of, I don't, this is not leather, it's like pleather, but it's nice, it's water resistant, has a soft feel to it, a little padding underneath there, so if you're carrying it like by this, it's not going to be hurting your hand. If you ever ran through an airport with like just nylon like this and carried it like this can get really painful actually if it's heavy, if you're carrying it for a long time, so it's really great. There is actually a padded part to this. Now taking a look here at the back a little bit more, again, all the little zippers do have the ROG emblem on a metal zipper with a plastic end. Check out the size inside here. There is a lot of honking room in there. That is big. Again, sporting red and the gray. A little pocket right here. And check it out, guys. Who would think? Another Republic of Gamers logo. So, very cool. They're definitely representing, which is great. And there's a lot of space in here. You can fit a lot of stuff in there. So if you're going to cons and you got free posters, or you got all sorts of autograph things, or like little vendor t-shirts and stuff, lots and lots of room, which is really great. You can count on this Asus. When I go to BLIZZCON, I'm going to take this backpack to your Asus booth and say, give me some swag, and try and get some like t-shirts and stickers and stuff and patches and whatnot. So anyway, we got that, and let's see. We'll go ahead and check out the front side. Now the front side here, you can see one kind of weird thing about this backpack, okay, and I've never had one like this ever, is the top. Okay, so on the top here, it has a little clasp just like before. Again, this is plastic on plastic with nylon, a nylon strap, but it's got this really cool kind of military rollout thing. Okay, so this kind of rolls up like this, okay, and then this kind of clasps to keep it tight, okay? So this is really waterproof, okay? The fact that it's turned over like that, water cannot go up and into this, okay? So you're pretty secure in your stuff, okay? Which is great. It does have 3 very large buttons here, which is good. And you can see when you open this, this actually opens really wide. There's a lot of room in there. Now, one thing really cool about this is this inside piece, I believe, pops out. Let me see here. There's like 2 little clasps here, okay? And then this middle part here, I think there's something, what is this? Oh, there's like a little warranty card or something. That's interesting. Didn't expect that. Asus warranty form. Okay. And let's see. I think there is a way of pulling this thing out. I think, let's see if it's Velcro. Yes, it is Velcro. Now it has a special inside compartment here that you can actually pull out, which is great for trips, LAN parties. Check out this middle part actually pulls out, and inside here it's got spots for all your stuff. It's got a little pocket for a cell phone. It's got a little nylon part here you can open up. You can stick a mouse in there if you want. It's even got little pictures to help you out if you're not sure. Down here there's a thing for your power cords. And right here there's a little spot for all your many USB cables and different cables you might want to bring along with you. So it's really great that it has this kind of all-in-one utility piece that you can pull out. You can see the heavy-duty Velcro on the back here, and it's got a spot to shove a keyboard in too. Okay, so this is a pretty big backpack. With this out, you can see there's tons and tons of room in here. There's a compartment right here, more pockets, which again, it's really hard to show this, I guess. Let me see if I can have a good way of doing this. Let me try and hold a light up here so you can kind of see down in here. I think other reviewers have not went this far with this, so I apologize if this is going a little bit long for you, but I really want to make sure you kind of get this scope of how big and deep this is. This is a deep, deep backpack. There's a pocket right here, okay, and another pocket right here. So this thing is very tall, as you can see, and you can fit a ton of stuff in there, so that's really cool. These are the ones that snap into the removable centerpiece, okay? So very cool. And we'll just go ahead and put this back together. Now what you do, if you're going to a LAN party or something, you can just go ahead and snap these in place, just like this. Snap and snap in. We'll just pretend we're going to keep this stuff to the side for right now, okay? Okay, now that we have this all snapped tight here, as you can see, we'll snap the last little one here. This just snaps together. You hear a little click as you snap it, which is good. So you know it's good and secure. There we go. Now this just rolls up like this, so we're just going to roll that up, and then you click this part here and this part here together. There you go. And now this is all good. Now you may say to yourself, wow, that is one amazing backpack. There simply cannot be anything more to this wonderful backpack. But I have to tell you, there is one big surprise and one big advantage on this backpack compared to a lot of other backpacks I've seen, okay? And that is down here at the bottom. Now the bottom here, I should add, has a really different, like this is high ballistic nylon, okay? But the bottom has kind of a waterproof feel to it, you know? I can't say it's completely waterproof, but it's definitely water resistant, and it definitely is kind of a different nylon than what you have right here, okay? But the big secret here is in the back. Check this out. So you can open up the zipper here on the bottom, okay? And then it actually has its very own rain cover. Okay, it has a little strap here to keep it together. So let's say it starts raining, you can actually open this up. And this is, again, almost a little bit too big for my work area, so I do apologize. This is like a rain cover that you can actually pull over the backpack to protect it. In fact, I think I hear rain outside right now, actually. This can be pulled over. And this can give you kind of an idea as I hit the camera. Check it out. See, it actually has a rain cover, okay? So like, let's say you're on scooter, you're on bike, you're caught at a con or a LAN party, and you don't want to get your gear wet. This goes all the way over the top. You still have access to the shoulder straps right here, okay? So you can definitely get that around your back, but really great, all covered up. Again, supporting the Republic of Gamers logo in kind of a metallic silver, which looks really sporty and cool. And let's say the rain stops, no problem. You can go ahead and actually just pull this off then. It is elastic. And this part here just kind of goes down, and you can just stick this right back into its little secret compartment here. Check that out. There's a compartment made just for this little rain cover. So we're gonna stick that back up in there, and we'll go ahead and zip it. And no one is gonna be the wiser, okay? Very cool. Alright friends, so to recap, this has been the Asus Ranger backpack, and I want to thank Asus for sending this, and if you want to get your very own, please click that link in the description down below and you can get your own. This is like one huge backpack. Again, it can be great for travel, it can be great for LAN parties, all sorts of applications for this great backpack, and the extra features such as the little extra case, the little inside utility sleeve here with all sorts of pockets and zippers and things, not to mention the wonderful like rain cover you can pull over the top, make this really versatile. And again, great style, man. I love the body armor look to this, and if you haven't checked out my video for the messenger bag, go back in my queue a little bit. You can check out that messenger bag, which matches this whole style, okay? So anyway guys, if you have any question about this backpack, please let me know in the comments below. I am here to help you guys out. This is something, again, I've been trying to get a hold of one of these for probably about, God, like about 6 or 7 months now, almost since I got the laptop, this is the one that really caught my eye the most. There is some others backpacks like the Ranger. I'm sorry, there's the Nomad, Nomad 2. There's a few other like cheaper Asus backpacks, but really the Republic of Gamer ones are the ones you want to keep your stuff protected and to actually travel in style the most. Support the brand, all right? All right, friends. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure and check out TUXX Toys, my all channel. Be sure and check out this channel, TUXX Reviews, on Instagram and Twitter. And be sure and check out Gamer TUXX, my beta channel, okay? All right, friends, we'll talk to you soon.